Around 3 in the morning, I heard her phone buzz. She was asleep next to me. The phone was on her nightstand. It buzzed again. And again. I looked at her. She didn't stir. I shouldn't have done what I did next. I know that. But I couldn't help myself. I reached over and picked up her phone. The screen lit up. Messages in Thai, from a contact saved as just a heart emoji. I couldn't read Thai, but I could see the photos. I clicked on the conversation. My heart stopped. There were dozens of photos. Ratia and a young Thai man, maybe late 20s, handsome. They were at a beach resort, at restaurants, in a hotel room, in bed together. The timestamps were recent, some from last week, some from yesterday. My mind went blank. I scrolled through the messages, used my own phone to translate them. They were love messages. He called her baby, darling, my heart. She called him the same things. There were messages about meeting up, about how she missed him, about plans for the future. And then I found it. A message from Radia to him. In Thai, but Google Translate made it clear enough. He gave me 50,000 again. I told him it's for my mother. So stupid, this Farang. I read it 3 times, 4 times, 5 times. So stupid, this Farang. I sat there in the dark holding her phone. The shower was still running. No, wait, there was no shower. That was a different memory, a different moment. This was now. 3 in the morning, she was asleep. I was holding her phone, seeing the truth I'd refused to see for months. I put the phone back carefully, got out of bed, went to the living room, sat on the couch in the dark. My mind was racing. How long had this been going on? Was anything she'd told me true? Did she ever love me? Or was I just a wallet from the start? I wanted to wake her up, confront her, demand answers. But I couldn't move, couldn't speak. I just sat there as the sun came up. When she woke up, she found me still sitting there. Lionel, why you are here? You didn't sleep? She looked concerned, almost genuine. I stared at her. Who is he? I asked. My voice sounded strange, flat. She froze. Who is who? I picked up my phone, showed her one of the translated messages. Him, the man in the photos, the one you called darling. Her face went white, then red. She grabbed for my phone. I pulled it back. Why you look at my phone? She demanded. You have no right. I stood up. Who is he? Ratia. She didn't answer, just stared at me. Then she grabbed her own phone from the bedroom. Came back. He is my friend, she said. Her voice was defensive, angry. You don't understand Thai culture. We are close with friends. Is normal. I laughed. It sounded horrible even to me. You're in bed with him, Ratia. In the photos. That's not friendship. She crossed her arms. So what? You think you own me? You think because you give money, I belong to you? I felt like I'd been slapped. I thought you loved me. I thought we were married. I thought this was real. She looked away. It is real. He is just friend. From before I meet you. Is nothing. I shook my head. You told him I was stupid, that you lied to me about the money. She went very still. You read my messages? Her voice was quiet now. Dangerous. Yes, I read them, because I knew something was wrong, and I was right. She turned away from me, walked to the bedroom. I am not talking about this now. You are crazy, jealous old man. She slammed the bedroom door. I heard the lock click. I stood there in the living room for a long time. Then I did what I should have done weeks ago. I opened my laptop, logged into the joint bank account. £12,000 left, from 40,000, in less than 4 months. I transferred it all back to my personal account, every penny. Went online and booked a flight back to London, one way, leaving in 5 days. I needed time to pack, time to think, time to figure out how to untangle myself from this mess. Radia stayed in the bedroom for 2 hours. When she finally came out, I was packing. She saw the suitcase on the bed. "What are you doing?" she asked. I didn't look at her. "I'm leaving, going back to London." She walked over. "Because of the photos? Because of my friend?" I stopped packing, looked at her. "Because of everything. The lies, the money, the messages, all of it." She sat down on the bed. She wasn't crying, just watching me. "You are making a mistake," she said calmly. I zipped up the suitcase. "No, the mistake was thinking this was real, thinking you actually cared about me." She stood up. "I did care about you. I do care. You just don't understand." I laughed bitterly. "Then help me understand. Explain the photos. Explain the messages. Explain why you called me stupid." She looked away. I was angry. I said things I didn't mean. He is just someone who makes me feel young, who reminds me of my life before all this, before I had to take care of everyone. You don't know what it's like. I sat down, suddenly exhausted. "So tell me, make me understand." She sighed. "You want truth?" I nodded. "Yes." Finally. She sat down across from me. "Okay, truth. I meet him before I meet you. We were together for 2 years. He wanted to marry me, but he has no money, cannot take care of my family. When I meet you, I see opportunity. You are kind. You are rich. You can help me, help my family, so I stay with you." Every word was a knife. "Did you ever love me?" I asked. She looked me in the eye. "I cared for you. You were good to me. But love? That kind of love you want? No. I love him, but he cannot give me what you can." I felt tears on my face. I didn't even realize I was crying. "So it was all a lie. Everything." She shook her head. "Not lie. I stayed with you. I cooked for you. I made you happy. That is not lie. That is something." I wiped my eyes. "That's not love, Radia. That's a transaction." She shrugged. "Maybe. But you got what you wanted too. You were lonely, sad, grieving. I made you feel alive again. Feel young. Feel wanted. You were happy. Don't pretend you weren't." She was right. I had been happy. For a while. But it was built on nothing. "I gave you everything," I said quietly. "My money. My trust. My heart." She stood up. "And I gave you 18 months. Without me, you would still be alone in your flat, crying for your dead wife. I gave you something to live for, even if it wasn't forever." I didn't know what to say to that. She walked to the door, stopped, turned back. "You will go home and tell everyone I used you, that I am bad, Thai girl. But you know the truth, Lionel. You wanted to buy love. You just didn't like the price." Then she left. I heard the front door close, sat there on the bed surrounded by half-packed suitcases. She was right. About all of it. I had wanted to buy love. I'd thrown money at my loneliness and hoped it would turn into something real. I'd ignored every red flag because admitting I was being fooled meant admitting I was pathetic, an old man desperate enough to believe a beautiful young woman could love him. I finished packing that night. Radia didn't come back. I don't know where she went. To him, probably. To the man she actually loved. The next morning I left the keys on the kitchen counter.